Hi, welcome to Odyssey of Ascension. It is Friday's channeling. I thought I had something to say.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
Hi, welcome. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thanks. So many voices.
Right? Yeah.
Oh. Anyways, thanks all for tuning in. And let's get to channeling and have some fun. Maybe you've all noticed something about Roxanne. Ocyphius here. We bid you all a good day. Going back through Roxy's channels over the last 4 years, go and look at, not at the message in and of itself. You don't need to do that. You don't need to look at the appearances and her shift of herself, of course. That's built into it. That's what you will notice automatically. What I'm talking about is an idea of a finite focus, vibration. See, Roxanne has experienced something, life. She chooses not theory, she lives. Through lived, direct experience tells the truth of the vibration of yourself. You must know, once again, a basis of you is vibration. That vibration is, in and of itself, unconditional, unlimited, unbound, untethered, not one fucking rule. Get over it. You like rules because you're afraid to be what we just said. Understand that. Listen to that again. You like rules because you're afraid to be what we just said. Free. Totally. Any amount of limitation on anything collapses the entire system of existence, and we all poof into non-existence. And guess what? We don't know we're in non-existence. And we never knew here and now. Understand that it is built in. You are that creation. Through experience and idea of this paradigm, you have a separated mind, a point of view that looks back at creation as a separate idea of itself. And that idea, shifting between the two focuses, is consistent. The two focuses are the conscious self of separation and the conscious self of whole. It is very easy to be whole as when you allow and simply things just fall into place. That's the whole of you, but then you have the hurried mind of the conscious separated mind trying to judge it, measure it, put it down, ask questions about it, try to confine it, contain it, hone it in, and make it fit your life of, I need to make this better. Or I need to hold on to it because it's too damn good to not pay attention to, because I sure as shit don't deserve an awesome life without a reason or reasonality behind it that justifies my means of why I deserve to get that. That's why you guys hurry along and try to pay shit out so you can receive. Doesn't matter how much good you do. If it's intentional good, it has a purpose. That's lack. That means you'll stay at the same vibration. You'll attract those ideas of, let's say, praise. You'll get kudos, you'll get thanks. But if you are waiting in dependency upon those things to give you self-value, you're fucked. You're already existence. How can you be any less worthy than that? Well, the journey beckons and barks at you that you are. And the master knows, again, the two minds. The two minds between the idea of the self, the whole, and the conscience. And you're here as an observer, as the reality that you can choose to perceive yourself from. You've experienced so much as this. That's why your life is. Your conscious self is. You don't recognize when you're being an asshole or a glorious God. You just are. When you don't recognize yourself, that means that's the best self of yours, which is, by the way, every moment. When do you recognize yourself? Time. Hindsight 2020. That's a vibrational opportunity for you, that you become the observer of the self of action. To see from the point of view of conscience on how the idea of awareness would look at this situation instead of the diminutive self judging the situation. You don't notice forgotten selves, do you? Because they're forgotten. The selves that you don't even know you ever were. Because the vibration and your vibration exist in two different idea versions that you can't contain in the same reality. Your conscious mind can't see the old versions of yourself. But you didn't even recognize at one time those selves as a self to let go of. The conscious mind having the ability to see the two selves. Experience gives you this. Experience. Theory is bullshit. How long do you want to live on hope? How long do you want to live in your dreams when this is a dream? Get busy. Living life. Having fun. Choosing you. We've said it 1,000 times and we'll say it 1,000 times again because we know something. We've seen the outcome. We know you ascend. The species, the individuals, that's up to you. That becomes the choice of God in the near future. Ascension is not anything to be tasked and gained. It is what you are, because you are already, listen close, ascended. How do you get there? Be yourself now. How do you get to be God? Be God now. Be theory now, time, human, measurement, structure, limitations, rules. Gain the idea, perspective of what you already know reality to be through your experience as real. There's that word again, isn't it? Experience. That gives you the value of a vibration. Theorized vibration. I'm going to go here for dinner. Sounds good. The palate remembers the food you see on the menu looking it up. The atmosphere seems nice because you're using your memorandum to measure that idea probability with an idea, theory, with an idea of your past experience, that anything that equates to that theory with your past experience, and you're creating a reality, a possibility that sits not now. Here's what you do. You just go. You don't care what's there. Why? Whose world is it? Someone else's? One world? Not your world? Less than your world? You have to ask permission to live in this world? It's your world. That's your restaurant. That's your chairs. That's your food. That's your cook. That's your, let's say, dessert menu. That's you. Have any conflict with it? Look at you. See, when you don't prefer something, it doesn't slight. It's you just shift your focus away. If it slights you, look at yourself. In humility, with a meek mind, to become one. You shall inherit what is remembered. So know that experience is the way you feel vibration, and that idea, discernment, exposes always the pain that you are in. You guys don't think you're in pain? You fight for your pain daily. It's anything beyond effortless. Effortless is all it is. We don't go to work, guys. We don't try to create. We just are. Effortless. For the two minds to understand that perspective takes reference points of remembrance, experience. And then you have to equate what effortless is to you, your interpretation. And effortless always sounds lazy, not going to get things done. People will judge me, blah, 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 all your shit. And you want to come up with that in and of itself is another perspective of a self, isn't it? To be effortless, allow things to come to you. What? Your whole self, God's going to teach you a lesson and say, no, you got to earn that. No, you don't. You're God. Be godly and you will remember what God is. Not God, an object, God, I am. The divisional mind will seep into its own isness and you will become one. Experience speaks the truth to you. Speaks that. Be that truth. Live the life. I'm going to show you again. This is on the idea of the last speaker that came in about probable realities. You have peripheral time. I don't know if you guys know that. A Time Lord came up with that idea. You have future, past, and peripheral. So those are your parallels. This timeline and this timeline are sitting right next to each other from the same point of view. You have those timelines that are valid from the I am that you are now. You also have an idea of going into the idea of the potential of other selves. I would like to offer a tag along. Go tag along on an idea of your imagination with one of yourselves. Picture yourselves at somewhere that you would frequent and go from there. Don't follow it in memory. Allow it to go where it's going to go, and you will be literally tagging along. The way you will know you are not in this reality is that reality will have a unique quality in and of itself in relationship to you. Sometimes you will be startled. Human behavior might be different. Your actions might be different. The way you perceive things might upset you. That's this self. And it's all about this self right now. Because that's what's here and now. No matter where you go, in your imagination, in time, it's always this self from here and now. From the standpoint of here and now. So get yourself out there in the experience of that, to have this frequency of operation, the way you relate to reality through the mind construct that you have created through your coveting, releasing now, to go into other, let's say, peripheral, future, past, other than, human self timelines. Live them as if you're living them. It is uncomfortable. The conscious mind will call you a big fairy tale. It will make fun of you and ask you to get back to life and get serious. Just appease it by allowing it. Yes, you're right, I am an idiot. You're right, I am pretending. It really doesn't matter. It's a waste of time, absolutely. But I'm going to go and become this idea story. Because I must have written it. I'm going to trust that today. And you go and you play, and you will feel the experience from that point of view. Because guys, you are in a dream right now. From an experience of this point of view that sits within the whole of you. You're just projecting this. And you're sitting on the edge thinking this is real when you're the whole kit and caboodle. Experience will tell you vibration equality. The equality to what it is that you consider real. In that experience, that realness becomes a truth chosen. In that truth chosen opportunity of what you call potential realities of shift, vibrational frequencies moving, will be opportune for you to choose. And as you do that, such values of self-worth only return. And then the remembrance takes place, and there's no more justification for the I am that you are. You become the badass you've always been. Truly. That's it. Yes. It's been an excellent idea. Ponder it a little bit. Beat it up. Tear it apart. Theorize it into a squashed little bumpkin. Or allow it to seed into you, flourish, and offer its teachings in full vibration, because you are this conversation. The conscious mind can destroy it, create it, allow it, do whatever it wants. It's up to you. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? To know that it's always been up to you. This is Big Up. I bid you all a good day. Don't. God, he's so awesome. Beautiful. All right, guys, thank you all for tuning in. You enjoy your weekend. I'm going to release another Sylvester class on Sunday. See Bob in his big truck. Yeah, on Sunday, and it's going to be the Lester Levinson?
Yeah, that's what he was.
Yeah. I guess, I don't know. I didn't know who he was until someone requested him. So, yeah. And we channeled him in the class, so that was cool. So, anyways, I love you guys, and enjoy your weekend, and God, go live. Go live. Bye.